The biggest threat to your enterprise SEO isn't Google. It's your own company or the company that is your client. When SEO fails in a large organization, everyone blames the algorithm. The core updates hit us. The market got more competitive. The agency underdelivered. But spend enough time inside enterprise SEO and a very different picture emerges. The strategies are usually sound. The budgets are often sufficient. The talent is frequently there. What kills it is everything else: legal, IT, brand, procurement, middle management, competing priorities, and internal sign off processes that move at a speed Google's competitors would find embarrassing. Today, we are talking about the thing that nobody in enterprise SEO says out loud. Now, first problem: legal approval turns a 2-day content process into a 3-month one. Here's a scenario that plays out in large organizations constantly. The SEO team identifies a high value keyword opportunity. The content strategist writes a genuinely excellent piece. Everyone internally agrees it's good. Then it goes to legal. 6 weeks later, it comes back with 37 changes. Half of them remove the specific claims that made the content useful. A quarter of them add disclaimers that make it unreadable. The rest are formatting preferences from someone who has never thought about search intent in their entire life. What went in as a page that could rank and convert comes out as something that satisfies compliance and does nothing else. This happens in financial services, healthcare, insurance, and legal industries every single day. And the SEO team publishes it anyway because the alternative is publishing nothing. Problem number 2: IT has a backlog and SEO is never at the top of it. I have faced this and it's very frustrating. Technical SEO is only as good as how quickly you can implement it. In a small business, that might mean an afternoon. In a large organization, it means submitting a ticket, getting a priority assessment, waiting for a sprint slot, surviving a roadmap review, getting pushed back a quarter because something else took precedence. A technical SEO audit in an enterprise environment can identify 50 critical fixes and watch 30 of them sit unimplemented for 18 months. Core Web Vital issues that would take a developer half a day to fix sit open for a year because IT is prioritizing the CRM integration that sales asked for in Q1. The SEO strategy is technically correct. The execution is structurally impossible. I have had situations in a tech firm where we wrote a page that was meant to rank for SEO, and all we needed was for the developer to implement the content of this page to the design that was already done by the designer. But what did we get in return? That this is not currently a priority, that they are working on the platform itself, something that could have taken him hours, something that I could have done myself if I knew how to operate the back end. Now, the next problem: the brand team and the SEO team are quietly at war. This is another major issue. The conflict is almost never acknowledged openly, but it runs through every large organization doing SEO. The brand team wants consistency, controlled messaging, carefully considered language that reflects the company's positioning. The SEO team wants content that matches how real people actually search, which is often informal, direct, and nothing like the brand guidelines. Someone searching for help with a specific problem does not search in brand approved language. They search the way they think or they speak. And with the addition of voice search nowadays, they search in much more informal ways. And the content that ranks is the content that is written the way they think and speak. Every time the brand team wins that argument, and in large organizations, they usually do, the SEO team publishes something that looks right and performs badly. Next problem: nobody owns SEO, so everyone ignores it. In smaller businesses, SEO usually has a clear owner. In large organizations, it sits in a strange organizational gap. Is it marketing? Is it content? Is it digital? Is it IT? The answer is usually all of them, which in practice means none of them. When SEO recommendations require action from multiple departments and nobody has the authority to compel that action, nothing moves. The SEO manager can identify exactly what needs doing and have zero power to make any of it happen. They spend their time writing recommendation documents that sit in shared drives and presenting findings to stakeholders who nod and then go back to their actual priorities. Enterprise SEO without genuine executive sponsorship is just a very expensive research function. And trust me, I have been through exactly this. I'm in an SEO team, I have only the writer, but you now have different products in the company. You have to talk to the different product managers for them to prioritize what you are doing. But meanwhile, that product manager has his own priorities that he's accountable for. And the only person accountable for SEO goals is me. And they are not accountable for my SEO goals. So I can't really make them to prioritize SEO work. Happens every time. Now, what would actually work and how to make SEO work inside a large organization or as an external SEO firm that is looking to help a large organization with their SEO. First, you need to find an executive sponsor before you start. Not someone who thinks SEO sound interesting, someone with enough organizational authority to unblock legal, push IT tickets up the priority list, and override brand objections when necessary. Without that person, your recommendations are suggestions. With them, they become priorities. So basically, you need a champion. Secondly, stop presenting SEO as a marketing initiative. Present it in the language of the people you need to persuade. IT responds to efficiency arguments. Legal responds to risks arguments. Finance responds to revenue arguments. Brand responds to reputation arguments. The strategy is the same. The framing has to change for every room you walk into. Third, you need to build a rapid implementation track for SEO changes that don't require full organizational sign-off. Small technical fixes, metadata updates, internal linking changes. These are things that move the needle and don't need 3 departments to agree. Build momentum with those wins before you go after the big guns and bigger structural changes that need everyone on board. And finally, you need to measure and report in business outcomes, not SEO metrics. Nobody in the boardroom cares about domain authority. I assure you they don't care about impressions or clicks or even conversions. All they care about is revenue and leads, qualified leads, and market share. And I can go further by saying that if they don't get qualified leads that turn into paid customer, honestly, you are likely to get as much blame as the sales team that isn't converting the customers. Speak that language consistently and SEO stops being a marketing cost and starts being a business priority. Enterprise SEO doesn't fail because the strategy is wrong. It fails because large organizations are genuinely difficult places to get anything done. The best enterprise SEOs are as much organizational politicians as they are search specialists. If you found this content to be useful, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.